Nvidia just set the record for the largest one-day market cap loss in history, losing $385 billion after falling 12.5%. It's now currently down 17%. Deepseek AI crashing Nvidia? Sure. Making Apple rise? Sure. The market crash? I guess. Sure. But crypto? Meme coins? Nah. I love Roaring Kitty, bro. The target is on the dot. We are seeing what we have been talking about in the videos, the Japanese carry trade unwind, and the US has found the scapegoat for the market crash, because this is way too complex for an average person, an average citizen to understand. So they say that Deepseek AI is the cause. An 8% sell-off in SoftBank in Tokyo, crypto, right? Crypto selling off. On top of this, the CEO of Scale AI said his understanding is that Deepseek has 50,000 NVIDIA H100s, which they can't talk about. So sure, maybe that's a rumor, and then maybe the news comes out, and then NVIDIA starts to rally. But the algorithms that were lined up from the 1929 crash to 2000 flash crash to 2008 market crash all line up, particularly with this crash, and now Deepseek is our excuse. This technically should be bullish for Nvidia if they are potentially holding these 50,000 chips. Okay, let me start from square one. Let me start from scratch. The market is down almost an entire 2%. If you haven't been watching the videos, we are talking about the Japanese carry trade that is unwinding, and it's coming into effect basically last night, and you're seeing the very first signals of it in the market. Deepseek AI is now something that China has released that is making US AI companies look like a huge Ponzi scheme. Now here's why. You have OpenAI, you have ChatGPT, and then you have Nvidia's chips and all these other companies' chips, right? ARM is down 11%. Deepseek that China has released is number one, better than these AI companies, better than OpenAI, the ChatGPT, at several different factors, but it's free, okay? It is also free. It is not something that you have to pay for. You get unlimited script, but wait, it's training its chips, okay? It's not something that you have to continuously upgrade chips for. We know every US company is all a cash grab, right? iPhone slows down the iPhones to make you buy the new iPhone. Nvidia comes out with new chips to make you buy new chips. So you have a company that's better, that's free, and that's undermining all of US tech companies. But not only that, Donald Trump has just stated that, hey, he's going to launch a $500 billion AI campaign. This makes it all look worthless. The US Tech 100 was down almost 6% today. If you get down a total of 7% in one day, there is a breaker halt, I believe, where the markets basically get shut down for 15 minutes. We came very close to that. The market is in entire fear. We aren't even in extreme fear yet. We just came under the neutral, I assume, because we had such a large rally coming up to this and testing the high. But now the SPY is trading at 596.42. down 1.91% on the day, and I expect it to sell off even more than this. Now you can also see we break under these parallel channels that we have drawn out on the SPY, right? A perfect break under, couldn't recapture, actually are trading beneath this channel. Important levels, guys. This excludes any consolidation that you might have wanted to see, because you wanted us to consolidate between 600 at the least and 604, right? Anywhere in that range, you wanted the SPY to hold up and consolidate in. Now, if we close anywhere beneath 597, it's very ugly for the market. Honestly, 598. Bitcoin got a sell-off down to 99,200. What does this all mean? Well, it means if we have a shot at MOAS, the mother of all short squeezes, which we're going to talk about Gamestop right now, you're likely to see it now. During a flash crash. People say that crashes don't cause squeezes, but that's the only thing that actually causes an end of a squeeze, an end of an era. Not a controlled squeeze, but a crash and collapse of these corrupt institutions. Now, if you haven't liked the video, please, and drop a comment down below what number like you are. Naked short selling corruption may be exposed next month, and I think that's why there is a lot of chaos going on as well. There have been hedge funds basically begging the SEC to delay these disclosures, where hedge funds are going to be required to report short positions exceeding threshold in February 2020. 2025. So what does this exactly mean? Here is the paper. Okay, they are going to have to show short sale holdings. You'll be able to see Form SHO documents being released from institutions within the SEC Edgar system. This is the 13F 2 rule, and hedge funds might need a fresh change of clothes. The new rule forces institutional managers to report their short positions via Form SHO, meaning the days of hiding in the shadows are over. No more sneaky shorting without the world watching. Hedge funds hitting certain short position thresholds now have to spill the beans to the SEC. The data will be published on Edgar so everyone, yes, even retail investors, can take a peek. Market makers now have to fess up when they're shorting under the bona fide market making excuse. Compliance kicks in 12 months after the rule takes effect, so the countdown is on. Basically, transparency is about to go through the roof, and some folks on Wall Street might have to rethink their business as usual. Now, this is just a backup catalyst. I just wanted to put it on your radar. Gamestop, taking a look at the charts, we talked about it over the weekend, but I'll show you how beautiful it is. The very low back here, okay, very low back here, show you how perfect we're lining up. 280 days lands us right here Monday, January 27th, which is right on the bottom of this parallel channel. You look at the recent GameStop history back in 2021, you can't make it up. From the low on the daily, 280 days brings you to right here, January 8th, 2021. What happened on this date? You come up, it's this bottom, okay? It's this bottom. I added more GameStop calls today. I'll leave it at that. I also added AMC calls today. The low, the bottom, and AMC is a little bit more tricky. 286 days in lands us on today. 286 days in from this low, this middle low, lands us to here, which would be the same lineup for GameStop. AMC is slightly trickier, but based on GameStop's time frame, this is the low that we map it out from. This is where it brings us. This is where we are. Okay, I'll leave it at that. I also added AMC calls if I didn't mention that already. I also want to let you know, this is just the beginning, I believe. I closed out my Disney call position after it came up above $113. I called this out down here around 109, 110. Wrote it up and got out of those calls for a short profit. So if you're not in the Discord yet, make sure to go get in the Discord. Now, ARM down 11%. I think this is easy puts down to 140 or lower with a stop loss at 150. Nothing I say is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Trump's stock DJT down 9%. This, in my opinion, is because of several different factors. The economy is looking awful with him coming into office, which we talked about several times. There's a lot of planned stuff that's happening behind the scenes. But on top of that, his $500 billion AI campaign that's coming almost looks useless. We look stupid right now, honestly. Will Nvidia recover from here? This is a very, very important thing to note. Here's the thing. If the market's crashing, stop looking for a recovery. So whatever you think, if you think the market's not crashing and this Deepseek is going to be a sell the rumor, buy the news, then get ready to buy the dip. Sure. But if you think the market's going to crash and correct further, which a drop 2% in the market, right? 2% in the market overnight doesn't look like a joke to me. In fact, 3.5% almost overnight doesn't look like a joke to me. That would be something to quickly recover from, okay? I also want to put another squeeze stock on your radar. We've talked about it before. RGTI up almost 18%. There's a gap fill to the downside as well as to the upside. And I think once squeeze season hits, and we're probably in it right now, these stocks are going to do very, very well. Somebody also in Discord yesterday dropped a short squeeze post that's very important. And I also dropped a weekly watch list for Discord members as well, where we covered all the earnings, all the price targets that I have coming into the week, as well as all the economic data. But on top of that, if you're not in, take a look. We have breakout signals, high success trade flow, option sweeps, insider trades, dark pool activity, major market news, analyst grades coming out on stocks, post our gains, post our losses, request videos, talk stocks, talk crypto. This is the best place to go. The top link is in the description of the video. I also posted what I'm really hyped about, a GameStop short squeeze hype video yesterday. If you haven't seen that yet and you watch my videos, go watch it. It's 2 minutes and 30 seconds long. That video is fire. Get ready for GameStop to move. In the description is the link for Discord. Once we hit 1,000 members, the price will go up and it will stay up. So as of right now, this is where the price is likely to stay until we hit 1,000 members. We're at about 830-ish or so, something around that range. So if you're not in yet, get in, stay in. The second link under the description of the video could probably pay for Discord. It's for Mumu. It's a free broker. If you use my link, open an account and sign up and make a deposit into there, it should take you 2 minutes. Again, just use the link for the free broker, and once you deposit into your account, you're going to start earning up to 30 free stocks. Each of these stocks is valued up to $2,000 per stock. You can hold them, you can sell them, whatever you want to do. And whatever money is sitting in your account when you're not in a trade is earning 8.1% APY. Plus, they're giving you access to level 2 order book data, trading options, shorting as a retail trader, viewing other exchanges, and more. So go do that. It's the second link in the description. Overall, guys, that is what I got for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching or found value out of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed your weekend, and hopefully you've been keeping up with the channel. Make sure to have post notifications on. I love you all. I appreciate all the support, guys. Get in the Discord. God bless. Lottery Stocks out.